Bad connection again. Hey everybody. Oh, very bad connection still. I had to give it a moment to figure out what the heck it's doing, because I got 5 bars and a bad connection. Must be YouTube. They want to do this live streaming thing, but then connecting. Just what I thought. Connecting again for like the another bear. You guys probably seen like a black screen. Give it another moment. I can go ahead and do an intro. It's why is my there? Show me the friggin' time. That's not the time. Oh, I never set the time back on the radio. Very bad connection. I'll do the intro now. Okay, do I finally have a good connection? Dang. I don't know. Everybody must be using their cell phones this morning in the traffic. It's 7 o'clock in the friggin' morning. This is Dracula. Back to school.
We've done a lot of hard work while you were gone. We've got the roads clear. However, electric, water, and sewer is...
I'm drinking coffee out of one of the kids' cups, instant coffee. It's okay. It could be worse. It could be no coffee. Okay, that went right to your live this time. After 2 minutes of trying to connect and get a good connection, it looks like I finally got a good connection. Hey everybody, this is Dracula. It's 7 o'clock in the friggin' morning, and I'm drinking instant coffee out of one of the kids' little plastic cups.
And why was it so dark when we just came out here?
That's called morning. That's called getting up before dawn to beat the traffic. Yeah, we're sort of stuck at a light here where there's no. Oh, I see cops. Are they directing traffic? Is that what's going on?
I think you're talking about the light.
Yeah, the light up there, it's out. So it's supposed to be like a stop sign, like a 4-way stop when the light's out. But I do see a police car, and there's lights.
I can't see a police car.
Right over there, there's a police car with lights on. You're not where you can see stuff because you're a passenger. You're a restrained, captive passenger. I don't know how I would do this without the coffee. I'm back in my car. I was trying to leave at 6:30, but that didn't end up happening because we got one key to the car that to the house we're staying in, and I have it, and my wife needs it, and she is not back yet, so she's gonna have to get it from me when I get over to Cutler Ridge. At least I did set the time back. I have 2 clocks in my car. One's on the radio, one's on the dashboard. A little one, one with little hands that go like this. And that one says, oh wait, it's not 7 o'clock yet. It is 6:45. Oh, good. So I'm pretty much right on schedule. I left a little bit after 6:30, a little bit more than I would have liked to. I don't have a bottle of water to put on the windshield. My windshield washer is not working. Let me put my coffee in the cup holder. Yeah, you see the police car now, right? Roll my friggin' windows down. Okay, there's no cars coming from that way. All right, here we go. All right, I had to roll my windows down to see left and right because they're all fogged up and they're still dirty from the hurricane. I haven't cleaned that shit yet.
Was turning to that side.
You saw a school bus turn into that side? Yeah, cars coming out of that way, it's right turn only. They're not letting anybody make a left turn there. If you want to turn left, you got to come down to one of the lights that's working, not try to sneak out and turn left through one of the lights that's out. That light's been out for a week. You guys should know it by now. There were 2 people watching just a little while ago. I don't know why there's nobody watching now. You guys eating your Cheerios? Is that what's going on? Yeah, they're having breakfast. So this is the drive to school. This is the first day back to school. I'm heading out Kendall Drive, which is a notoriously congested artery. And I've never lived out here until now, staying at my brother-in-law's house, my brother and sister-in-law. And they're cousins. They've been spending the week with their cousins until they gotten sick of each other. And now we're heading out. It's not so bad at 6:45, as I'm finding out, unless there's a light out. But now that we're past that, what, baby? I'm glad we don't see the sun. I'm hope we're heading south before we see the sun, because that's going to be a pain in the butt if the sun comes up before we get on the turnpike. Because we're going to be like this. Impossible! How anybody drive through this? I'll be driving through, like, looking through the little slit hole in the tank, in the front of the tank. How does anybody see through there? The point is not to be able to see out, but not to be shot through the hole. So you can get right up there with your eyes, and that one stray bullet just boop hits you right in the eyeball. But yeah, hopefully I get to the turnpike before the sun comes up above the tree line. I'm at 138th Street right now. I'll make a good time. We're doing all right. So you get on a turnpike and I take that turn south, and then the sun will be over here off my shoulder instead of right in front of me. Hopefully I'll just have a few more days of this. Getting up at, I was up before 6 o'clock getting dressed so I could get the kids dressed at 6. Oh, I do have a friend over there that offered me his sofa bed. All 3 of us will sleep on that sofa bed and be able to get up at 6 and do breakfast and everything and leave at 7:30. Have the kids there even quicker than from home, which takes me 20 minutes in the morning, maybe 15. So I'm actually sitting at a green light now because you're not supposed to block the intersection. And the next light up there, it's backed up all the way to 137th Avenue. Yeah, I'm telling you guys where I am right now. So like the few people, where's that? No, I am nowhere near Little Havana, and that's like the closest one of you is actually in Little Havana. One of you guys told me you were in Little Havana. I actually used to work in Little Havana. I used to teach at a school called Matter Academy. I taught there for 1 year. It wasn't the worst place I taught. I mean, it was a good little school. It's just I don't get along well with middle schoolers, and I had 1 high school class out of all my classes. The rest was all middle school. I got on just fine with the 9th graders, except for a few issues here and there, but mainly everything was smooth. So, but my first year and a half of teaching, and then all of the interning I did before that, and substitute teaching, was constantly getting stuck with middle schoolers. And
Do you got the radio?
I got the radio playing. I'm listening to Jimmy Cephalo. He used to play for the Dolphins.
What?
Yeah, Jimmy Cephalo.
Political heavy.
He's on WIOD in the morning.
During his opening monologue, that it was difficult to
He
tell
played
how
for
many
the
people would be watching
he played for the Dolphins, and then he decided he liked it here, and he stayed, and he went into broadcasting, and now he's at a local radio station in the morning.
Are you talking about the dolphins that jump at SeaWorld?
No, I'm talking about the Dolphins that are in the air and on the ground and always in control.
What?
What's your favorite football team, Larry?
Dolphins.
Yeah, those Dolphins. Jimmy Cephalo used to play for the Dolphins.
I can understand why you'd want one of these guys around.
Among the surprised audience members was McCarthy herself, who was seen on camera.
And that's him on the radio right
I
now.
thought you were talking about the dolphins at SeaWorld.
By the way, she won. She won it.
Jimmy Cephalo is a football player. He played for the Dolphins, and he decided he liked it here. Actually, I'm not quite sure where he's from. All I know is he played for the Dolphins and he stayed after he retired, and he's in broadcasting now. So every morning, if I'm up this early, which if it's school days, I am. Jimmy Cephalo's on way early in the morning, and then I used to turn the radio off after his show because this guy Fernand Armandi used to come on, and I didn't like him. But now this guy, his name is Mud. I forget his first name. Oh, what is this? It's Rush Limbaugh.
When it comes to the president.
And then at 12 o'clock, Rush Limbaugh comes on.
President of the National Education Association.
And this is a commercial.
Trump is scaring children across the country to
I see the
tears.
light bulb.
Ms. Garcia told the National Press Club last week that Trump creates fear in children, and that is unforgivable. She said that for the first time in our country's history, and I've talked to these teachers, she said, we have to comfort crying children because they're afraid of their president.
They're afraid of
the kids who are afraid, according to the NEA president, are girls wearing hijabs, children named Muhammad, Alfredo, and Hamida, as well as transgender children who just want to use the bathroom. Now, Ms. Garcia, you know who's responsible for scaring America's school children. You! You and your cohorts, your far-left teachers union, you're the ones teaching kids lies about the president and everything else. You're the ones.
Yeah, they're telling him he's just going to start rounding up all the little Muslim children and putting them in internment camps, which is so far from the truth, it's ridiculous.
More Rush.
Hey, Larry, does the president frighten you? No? Is he scary? You ever hear him say anything that made you go, oh my God, we're all going to die? No? Neither have I. I don't hear him say anything.
Wait, are you talking about
Lincoln? You don't remember who the president is, Larry?
They know the steps to take and the calls to make to resolve problems as quickly as possible. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor transactions
with the hair.
But rest assured that LifeLock has been helping people.
You don't remember who the president is? President is Donald Trump.
For over a decade. Plans start just $9.99 plus.
You remember you were watching the elections with us.
800-440-4833 or go to lifelock.com and use the promo
Nobody thought he was going to be the president, but he is now. Oprah Winfrey thought it was a great idea back in 1989. Asked Donald Trump, hey, would you ever consider running for president? I like Rush Limbaugh's morning updates. He does this little, because they're so entertaining comparatively speaking. I mean, the show is entertaining, but it's 3 hours long. So what he'll do is he'll take one little point, and he'll do all of his satire and his little character voices and stuff, and he'll put it all into one little 1 minute or 2 minute. I forget how long they are. They're short. They're pretty short. But he'll do a quick story on something, and I believe he calls it his morning update. Let me explain to you why I listen to talk radio. It's because I work, and because I work, I don't have time to sit in front of the television and watch The View. Hey, Larry, there's no SIM card in that. There's no. All right, let me explain. When you use that phone at home, we're on the Wi-Fi. That phone, that's my old phone. I took the SIM chip is the one that allows you to connect, to mobile data. And that SIM chip, I put it in this phone when something happened and it's fuzzy. Oh, it's buzzing. Hey, stop moving it. You gotta hold it further so I can. Further away. My elbow doesn't see where my hand goes. You gotta hold it to where I can touch it. You gotta hold it where I can touch it. You see where my finger is? There we go. We figured it out. We had a problem because what we realized is the bones in the arm do not bend. See, it only goes like this.
Schools are back in session, at least most of them, after Irma. Got an update on that and more. Right now, Adonis Lizzo in Miami's Magic City.
I could have reached over with my other hand, I guess, but no, that wouldn't have worked either because I'm so fat. It looks like, all right, it's going to be 7 o'clock in just a minute.
Daddy, I wish I could do a live stream when I play Minecraft.
You wish you could do a live stream when you play Minecraft?
Yeah.
Partly cloudy, hot and humid Tuesday with a stray storm possible around or just over 90. With updates around the clock in South Florida, severe weather
Well, first thing you got to do is get rid of all those cats, so that so that Minecraft will work.
I got killed.
Is that what you have to do? You got to kill all those cats? Oh my God, that's horrible. We could just start a new game. Larry, there is no SIM card in that. I could start a hotspot, but it's going to drain my battery really fast, and I don't have my car charger for my phone. Hopefully I'll get it from Mommy today when I give her the key to get into the house. It's Mommy's day off, and I'm probably going to be getting home late. Golly, this traffic. I left at 6:30 thinking I was going to beat the traffic, but no. I know I'm close to the turnpike. I can smell it. When there's no traffic, it takes me a half an hour to get over to my parents' house, which is right down the street from Larry's school. But with this traffic, it looks like it's going to take an hour. So that means it's going to be 7:30 when I get there. I'm going to have to call my mom and say, "Hey, Mom, can you get a bowl of cereal and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?" And that'll be his breakfast and lunch. Shove that peanut butter and jelly sandwich in his bag while he eats his cereal, and then school's 3 blocks down. Walk. If you lived at Granny's house, you could probably walk to school, even though you're only 6. It's so close. You know how close it is Granny's house. You know how close Granny's house is to your school, right? What's the matter, Booty? It's too early in the morning. I don't want to be on TV.
Daddy, watch this. Watch.
Do. Yeah. That's because there's no Wi-Fi. And you have no SIM card on that.
Weird that it's like changing.
Matthew, are you sick? Are you sick?
No. No, I'm not sick.
This see in my car, I get a good view of both the kids' faces without them having to lean out. Not like in mommy's car. I'm still making adjustments, so yeah, that's good.
This is Daddy.
So you can see the name of the company right there, and you know, somebody told me once, oh, you need to be careful with live streaming while you're driving because while you're at work, because they told me about somebody that lost their job because their boss saw that they were live streaming while they were working. Well, just if you have a problem with me, you just go ahead and tell me in the live chat that I'm in the live stream chat that I am streaming while I'm working, and I will fire myself, or not, because I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm self-employed. And which is one of the great things about living in a place like Miami is there's lots of money to be made if you get off your butt and go to work.
Get off your butt.
I wish Flanagan's had breakfast. We would be eating right now, or we would be waiting in a very crowded restaurant for chicken wings and eggs. Scrambled eggs and chicken wings. Oh, who was that? Rar Gaming and Desirect. What's going on? I've been streaming before, like for 23 minutes before before somebody finally popped in here. Bro, I don't want to go to school. Neither do I. But I finished school. What's up? What? Nothing's gonna work. You don't have a SIM card. I just you were crying that you wanted your phone, so I gave it to you. But all right, I'm back. Mommy called. Oh, Daddy talked to her on the earpiece. So what was that? It's hard to watch. What is hard to watch? Says stream is flying. Hard to watch. Yeah, I miss playing Defiance with you. I miss playing Defiance. So yeah, the stream went offline for a moment there because my wife called. So that's what that was all about. It has taken me. I started the stream right about the time we left the house. It's at 25. I've been streaming for 26 minutes now. Actually, I started. It's been about a half an hour. I've been driving, well, more than a half an hour, just to get out to. I'm not even on the turnpike yet. Will you be switching over to PS4? Wait, if you can see this, we'll have a good day and have to go to the bus, so see ya. All right, Rar. I'll see you after school. Maybe I'll do a stream on the way home in the work van with, I'm gonna have my homie, Chris with me today. Here's the thing with PlayStation 4. In order for me to maintain my status as a retro gamer, I cannot have a PlayStation 4 right now, because that's really what I am. That's my angle on the internet, is retro gaming, which explains all of the 5-year-old Android apps and the Nintendo and Atari games that I've uploaded. And if you've missed those, go through my playlist and look for classic consoles. I believe it's the name of the playlist. But I do Atari, PlayStation 2, Nintendo, NES. That's what I've done so far. I'm gonna break out the Super Nintendo at one point, and I'm gonna have to play Mario Kart with somebody. I'm gonna have to have somebody over to the house to play. Maybe I'll have Fox come over. I don't know if you've met Fox. He keeps saying he's gonna start his YouTube channel, and because he's got a collection of vintage consoles as well. In fact, we were sort of having a contest at one point to see what we could do, and then this is what happened. He ended up what was it? He needed money because of his housing situation. So what I did was I bought a bunch of his stuff from him. So I said you could sell it to somebody else, and then you'll have no idea where it is, or you could sell it to me. I'll give you more than you could get for it, you know, and then you can buy it back from me for what you sold it to me for when your situation pans out. But it will be in climate controlled storage in my garage. Well, it's not climate controlled right now because of the hurricane, but under normal circumstances it's in climate controlled storage. And that is part of that is the Sega. Well, what is this we got here? On PlayStation 4, they have digital PlayStation 2 games like GTA San Andreas, GTA 3. Oh, they have. Okay, let me know when they have Star Wars Battlefront 2. We're still playing. I don't know if you guys know this, but we're still playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. My server is obviously down right now because I have no power and no internet. You could check for me? Okay, that'd be awesome. I know it's still on Steam. That's the PC version, though. And as I'm digging through, I found Star Wars Battlefront 2 for PSP, but that's really not the same game. It's sort of a port. It's similar, but the controls are obviously different because it's PSP. But I saw something about Battlefront 2. These people are sneaking through the parking lot to cut into traffic. Man, I can't believe this. I just have to give Larry a breakfast bar and take him right on to school. All right, I'm gonna let one freaking person out. Yeah, I got some breakfast bars in the bag just in case it gets to be too late to stop and eat. Did not think it was going to take me 45 minutes just to get over the turnpike. I gave Larry this phone this morning while we're still at the house on the Wi-Fi. He was listening to Optimus Rhyme. And now I got that song stuck in my head. This song is called Sick Day, which, yeah, I should have called in sick today. Then I wouldn't be sitting in this traffic. Sorry, everybody, I'm sick. Oh, but I want to get back to work so badly. I'm tired of this Mr. Mom thing. That's Dr. Mom. I'm drinking instant coffee out of one of these little plastic cups. Heated water up in the microwave. This is microwave safe. I heat up water in the microwave. 1 scoop of instant coffee, 1 scoop of sugar, and some milk. GTA San Andreas on PlayStation 4. If you have PS Plus, costs $9. I do have PlayStation Plus. If I have PlayStation Plus, does that cover all of the online capabilities of PlayStation 4, or is there a separate PlayStation Online that you have to pay to play games online, or is it just the PlayStation Plus that I already have? Does that cover all of that?
Daddy, I'm looking at the calendar.
You looking at the calendar? That will work without. Oh, I wanted to get on the turnpike before the sun came up. It's up in all its glory. Impossible! Oh, but here's the turnpike. All right. So the sun is down below the overpass. Oh, it's poking through. I cannot wear sunglasses since I started wearing glasses, PS Plus allows you to play online on PlayStation 4. Awesome. So I don't have to purchase anything additional if I get a PlayStation 4. I have been considering, oh no, there's cranes over here. And chains are swinging in the wind. Oh, this looks good. It looks like no traffic southbound. I'm going to jinx myself, and there's nothing wood to knock on in this car. Larry, do you have a pencil? Knock on it quickly. It looks like there's no traffic southbound on the turnpike. What is this jackhole doing? Oh my god, it is not that hard. Oh. It's the one on the right, people. Alright, here we go. My reward for wrecking my car.
Go fast.
I'm going 65 miles an hour. My reward for wrecking my car is getting another car that was 2 years newer. I had an 06 PT Cruiser, now I have an 08, and it's got cruise control. So I am driving with absolutely no feet right now. Look, Mom, no feet! I mean, my feet are right there by the pedals, but I don't need them until somebody slams on the brake in front of me, or if I want to go faster. Actually, if I want to go faster, I just hit the little cruise control button. This is as close as you could get to a self-driving car in 2008. What happened to Jimmy Cephalo? Oh, it's not a commercial. So, yeah, I've been considering a PlayStation 4. I was just waiting for the price of PlayStation 4 to come down to that comparable to a retro console, or for a slim model to come out, because yeah, my first PlayStation 2 was the slim model, so I waited till then to get a PlayStation 2, and I sort of killed two birds with one stone. They do have a slim model. Oh, okay, I'll have to check that out because I haven't seen it yet. Is it as slim as the PlayStation 2? the slim PS2? Which had no hard drive, which is why it could be so slim. Cones up in the road here, but the road like goes over to the left, but it didn't look like it over the hill. And I didn't want to use my feet. I really don't want to use my feet right now. No traffic is so much better than traffic. Alright, it is... Yeah. I don't really have time to stop someplace to eat, so we're gonna... What is that? What was that? It's a little bit bigger than the PlayStation 2. A little bit bigger than the PS2 Slim, but smaller than the original PS4. Okay. Well, that sounds good. I can do live streams with VR. I can play those games he plays if I get a PlayStation 4. Plus, I could play San Andreas. It's the same San Andreas. You know, it would really be awesome if they take some of these old games and make them MMOs. like The Legend of Zelda. Wouldn't it be awesome to be running around playing The Legend of Zelda with like a whole bunch of other people? And hey, look at all the links. Of course, you'd have, you know, everybody'd be Link, or you could be, you know, one of the characters from the. You could be.
I'm going to be making a video.
You're going to be making a video.
Yeah.
You could be Link in a blue outfit, a green outfit, with different, you know, gear and stuff. Like Rukoi Online. Rukoi Online is kind of like what I think a Legend of Zelda MMO would look like.
And I'm in car here.
I think the next exit is where I want to get off, or the next one after this one. Yeah, the traffic northbound is pretty bad right now. But
traffic. Wait, what were you talking about?
look over there, Larry. You see all the traffic
Look over where?
over there? You see all those cars?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's nobody heads south in the morning down here. Everybody's heading north to get to work.
Oh my gosh, that is.
But I'm heading south to take my son to school. This is what I call beating the traffic. Just barely having enough time to get my son to school. I did sit in a lot of traffic, but it was going to be so much worse if I waited another half an hour, which would be like if we had breakfast at my brother-in-law's house and then tried to go. So we're doing it. We're going to my grandparents' house, and then I'm gonna make Larry's peanut butter and jelly sandwich for his lunch over there. And I'm going to give him a bowl of cereal. Yeah, they can both have a bowl of cereal.
What is that place?
And then I'm going to take him to school.
Oh my gosh.
Because if I had done that at the other house, there's no way I could get him to school on time. But now I've got... He didn't have to be at school for another 40 minutes. Actually like 55 minutes, but I like to have him there at 8, even though 8:15 is...
Oh my gosh.
R for real? Why are you driving and chatting? I'm not chatting.
Daddy, I dropped my phone.
Do you see me up here going to?
I dropped my phone.
I am not getting your phone, baby. I am driving.
I can't reach it.
Well, you're gonna have to wait.
But I was making a video.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm pulling up to a stoplight right now. Everybody's got their own advice. You like Final Fantasy? Oh, if you got Netflix, there's a new show called Dad of Light. It's all Japanese, so you got to read the subtitles unless you understand Japanese. But you must watch that if you like Final Fantasy. I've watched about 6 or 8 episodes so far. I watched 3 or 4 of those while I was driving. I wish I had my sound effects on this stream, because I got a little. You heard of it? You heard of it? I got to the exit. I'm not watching this. It's like a rear view mirror right here. It's like a second rear view mirror, only. So try to keep your comments to like a minimum, so I don't have to read a book. If I get like a really long comment, I'm gonna just have to let it scroll because I can't read it while I'm driving. Little short ones, I can read. Oh, bright light. Oh my God, what is that? The sun? Live streaming is the new generation of video texting. See, this is completely hands-free. It's just like talking on the phone. So what do you normally do on your channel. Well, he's not even texting. So, all right, this is what I normally do on my channel. I play Defiance. But if any of you guys, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell and check out my playlists to see. You can watch all of my past live streams, and you can watch my uploads and my tutorials for Defiance on PlayStation 3. But here's what's going on. Hurricane Irma came through here. A 25-foot tall coconut palm fell into. Do you have Call of Duty Ghosts for PlayStation 3? No, I don't. I don't have Call of Duty. But a lot of people want me to get Call of Duty, so I may just have to suck it up and buy Call of Duty. I can buy it off the PlayStation Store, right? I don't have to go look for a copy of it on Amazon. I think because there's so many Call of Duty games, so I don't know which one I'm supposed to get. I wonder if there's a Call of Duty package where I get a whole bunch of Call of Duty games for one low price of $9.99. You get your games from Walmart. Do they still have PS3 games at Walmart? So yeah, usually I do Defiance on my PlayStation 3. I live stream every night. But I was in the path of Hurricane Irma. Big coconut palm fell, took out all of the power lines, and $20. It's still hanging there in the lines, and they have not been out to cut it out. And I would cut the thing out myself, but it's hanging in a power line. I could die. Let me pull up in here. I am at my parents' house, and they have cereal, and they watch the little one. And I've been streaming for almost 45 minutes. I'm reporting this video for child abuse, and that this infringes my rights as a transgender It's not, look, that transgender is not politically correct anymore. It's people of gender, or of non-gender, or of people of transgender. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? Somebody's got to tell me what to say.
Oh my gosh.
By the electronics/games area at Walmart. Yeah, but I've been to Walmart. I don't remember seeing a whole bunch of PlayStation 3 games. Anyway, your kid's a... All right. I'm not even going to read that comment. Larry's look right there says enough, I think. So you probably have Wi-Fi now. We're at Granny's house. But it's going to be... yeah. But we need to get you in there, get you some cereal, make your lunch, and then I got to take you to school. For like just a few blocks. Blurry colors, yeah. So I think we met some new people today. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell. Sorry, my English bad. There's no air conditioning in my parents' house, so that comment is probably correct. Foster care. I'll see you guys later. I'll be streaming later today, and then I'll stream something tonight, probably War Robots, since I can't do Defiance until I get my internet back. Hurricane Irma zone here. Well, there are going to be in a few minutes after we get out of the car, because my parents don't have air conditioning here. Not yet. All right, so I'll see you guys later today. Until then, happy hunting and yeehaw!